Welcome to the Everyday Black Men Podcast, a podcast for authentic black male thoughts. I am Riker, and I'm joined by R. Reed, as well as Armstead. Please follow us on Twitter at EVYD Black Men, Instagram on Everyday Black Men, and Facebook on the Everyday Black Men Facebook page. I promise you this year, the website is coming.
It's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming.
Coming soon.
Let's go ahead and get the topic that I know everybody has been talking about to death. That Bird Box challenge. Nah, fuck
Bird Box challenge.
Nah, fuck that bird.
Somebody crash their car on their shit.
Duh,
Trying
people
to do the one where they cover the windows and they hit somebody and killed them.
That's
terrible.
Yeah, literally niggas are dying over some Netflix shit.
White people.
Nah, that last one was black. That last one.
He's a disappointment to his race.
He is a disappointment to the race.
Oh yeah, let's also bring in our guest.
Yes.
Oh yes, how could I get ahead of myself? Except for that, I get ahead of myself.
We didn't forget about y'all. We first over here. We got nephew, which would be
Fox.
We got Fox.
The Fox, and then we have
Fox.
Geese Howard.
Geese Howard.
Yes, sir.
And we got a young lady in here.
Back again. She don't remember. She don't remember her name.
She don't remember her name. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna find that podcast.
R. Kelly Survivor number 1.
R. Kelly Survivor number 1. And nothing at any of the real R. Kelly survivors, but we got a real life person here who wants to say something about that. And that's really the first topic we're going to go into, because the Bird Box Challenge, I'm sorry, if you crash your car, I don't give a fuck. You kill somebody, I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry. Donald Trump shutting down the government. Nah, we did. We talked about it for 1 second because that's all it deserved. If you're getting in trouble with the Bird Box Challenge, you're a fucking idiot.
So what was the Bird Box Challenge?
So you put a blindfold on. And then you go do your regular shit. Because in Bird Box, if you see the demons...
Oh,
yeah.
The challenge that you did with the...
Yeah.
The challenge that you did.
The challenge that you did, Armstead.
Yeah, that I did. But yeah, and I was blindfolded.
Yeah,
but I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
man, I ain't no dumbass nigga. I ain't about to do this shit. I took the blindfold off.
Yes. The one that Armstead did. That was great. That was great. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to hit the R. Reed.
R. Kelly.
R. Kelly. We're going to go ahead. We're going to hit the R. Kelly topic. I know that it's near and on everyone's mouth, it seems like. Especially with people getting into trouble.
2 weeks now. God damn it. Is it ever
Not 2 weeks. It came in at the end of December, and now we are where we are. But I'm sorry. Go ahead, Armstead.
Surviving R. Kelly? Like, really?
Yes. They survived, man.
Like, surviving. Like, he was really like, come on now.
He ain't hurt nobody.
He didn't hurt. Well,
he
not like that.
He hurt a lot of people.
Well, I mean, but still, man, nobody was like,
his body was all over their body, man.
How many deaths did he have? What was his kill death ratio?
Whoa.
I don't know, probably 15 over 14.
14?
Is that considered a death? It's not a kill.
Well, no, we don't.
Why didn't they say the victims of R. Kelly, or you know what I'm saying, something like that? Really surviving?
No, they survived R. Kelly. You got to think at it from the perspective of these women, and the thing that we're not going to say that we don't often say enough is that a lot of people are molded. They don't have the strong personalities. Like R. Reed has been the same piece of shit since forever, and you've never been able to tell him what to do. But these young women, they were unmentored, they were unlearned. They probably came from families.
What did you tell me?
They
what
probably
did you
came
tell
from
me
families.
about a woman?
What did you
I
tell
never
him?
met her.
A woman didn't need a little guidance, so I dismiss her past until she disappoints your highness. That's Pusha T. Nah, that's not me. That's Pusha T. But I never met someone who didn't need some guidance. And oftentimes, when it comes to people like R. Kelly, he didn't have to, with the jello. He just...
Don't you do with my Bill Cosby guy.
Hey, fuck you. But... What R. Kelly has done is he called himself the Pied Piper. And I believe that this man does have a way of talking to people and talking them into doing shit that's not in their best interest. And on top of that, he's talking to children. You got to think, these young girls, they don't know shit.
Oh.
You got this man who's got all this money, got big cheese. He flossing.
Hold on, I got to ask y'all a question.
Go ahead.
When you become a victim, you're a child. However, when you commit a crime, you're an adult.
Especially if you're black.
Oh, yeah, if you're black, yeah, definitely.
So... I believe that there should be some accountability on the victims. I'm sorry.
No, there's no accountability on children. There's no accountability on children.
You want to know why? What did we do in high school? We watched these girls getting these 21-year-old nigga cars. They knew it was wrong. They knew it.
Yeah.
And they did it. 30-year-old niggas. They was fucking teachers. I'm going to call a teacher out now from Martin Luther King High School in Lithonia,
Get him
Georgia.
in trouble, no.
Should we call him out?
No,
he was
I mean-
fucking students.
That's been going on for a long time.
That's been going on for a long
He
time.
was a grown-ass man.
Oh, yeah.
And you knew it was wrong. Because you know it was wrong, but you did it anyway.
But do you really expect children? You telling me right now, who was the hottest teacher from MLK? Was it Miss Johnson
I don't
Jackson?
remember that bitch.
I don't remember that.
Whoever she was. You telling me if she told you at 15
know
years
somebody
old
who
that she
smashed her,
wanted
though.
to. Exactly.
I know somebody who's
A
married
student.
to her.
Exactly.
A student.
17.
If you
17.
are a student and somebody is super fine and you're a man, you telling me gonna turn that pussy down? You telling me
But you
right
knew
now?
what you was doing, though.
No,
right?
no. You're a child.
No,
okay,
I'm not. Bro,
you're a
if
child.
if I'm 20 something
17
now,
is the
I'm gonna
age of
smash her.
consent.
What are you talking about?
You gonna, you,
Hey, anybody
She's
that
not
I
a
smashed
child,
at
though.
the age of 16, 17, I knew what I was doing. So
I believe accountability is being
that's
lost.
the age of consent
I'm
between
not saying-
children,
I'm
not adults.
saying- I'm not saying we should lock them up, all this fuck shit. But you know what the fuck he was doing because you hit it.
R.
They're
Kelly been
children.
doing this for years, and it's just now coming. Now you all feel want to.
Nah, that's white people.
Well, no,
They using to bully me
that
in the
is-
pulpit.
I mean,
Yeah.
shit. He in the '90s when you found out that he was fucking married to Aaliyah, divorced Aaliyah, been fucking Aaliyah since she was 12. I mean, good God.
paid
you
the
knew
parents
this
off
already.
$1,000 not to say nothing.
Yeah,
That's it.
That was it.
Well, no, it would
paid
be-
the first chick 100. I mean, just
Yeah,
he
he
gave
was
her
paying
100%.
people
We
off
knew in the
left. He was
90s
paying
what
people
R.
off
Kelly
right.
was. We knew in the '90s what R. Kelly was, but didn't nobody care. Like when he just sold out a show in Chicago, and the whole Surviving R. Kelly.
Take me hostage. Take me hostage.
Yes, yes, I saw that shit.
Yes.
No. There's some.
lying.
No. He's 100% true.
are
That is a
fucking
real.
kidding me.
That is a real
What would you
thing.
do with
Armstead.
that?
Armstead.
Like-
That
No,
was
you
a,
gonna make it? Because he believed he could fly.
Look,
he did believe he could fly.
And charges just gonna go away.
But
They gonna have to catch him one night or day.
the seriousness of it is this: we don't need to go to children to be like, you need to hold yourself accountable.
No, y'all, what I'm saying is you knew what you was doing.
Well, no. The parents need to be the first ones under
Yeah,
the
'cause we
bus.
saw some fucked up parents in
you
that.
to let your 14, 13, 12, 15, what kind of parent
My
are
thing
you
is
let your
this.
goddamn child be with a grown
R.
man?
Kelly was too
Correct.
big in the world. R. Kelly was almost like Michael Jackson. Everybody knew who he was. So for you to still let your
Hey, don't you be
child...
throwing my boy Michael Jackson. FBI
Listen,
proved
no.
that he didn't do shit.
No. I'm talking about as far as
Sure
like
he
his
Accusations,
people
whatever.
knowing
Is-
him. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody knew who R. Kelly was. Everybody.
I
now,
mean, yes, people knew
Everybody
who R.
knew.
Kelly was after
So-
the child pornography charge
so-
got dropped.
But you still
Any nigga who could drop a child pornography charge, that nigga is damn near Jesus.
21 counts at that. 21 counts.
21 counts of child pornography.
21.
Niggas Jesus 21 times.
He peed on that girl on video and he still free.
And then he said it was his brother.
Oh yeah, and his brother's in jail to this day. His brother's in jail.
I don't know
to
if he
this day.
said it was his
Is it
brother.
the Me Too movement going after him or
It was
what?
a fine.
Yeah,
No,
when
no,
his
no,
brother's
no.
in jail, yeah.
No, that's his brother he lied on. That's the brother he lied on. The one that's in
Oh,
jail.
that's why he in jail.
Yeah, no, that's not why he's in jail. He's in jail because
Oh.
that nigga robbed him.
Would this have anything to do with the Me Too movement?
Well, no, not really.
Okay. 'cause you know how I feel
Partially
about
what this is that Surviving R. Kelly came out at the top of January, which is a
Boring.
statistically very slow time.
them. Slow.
It came out at a point in time where, yes, the Me Too movement was still kind of in there. There hadn't been any big fuck-ups.
Yeah, they don't
now, the
know.
thing that we're missing in this, and that I'll give you, our read, is that at the same time that we're dragging R. Kelly through Surviving R. Kelly, and, you know, Fulton County, if y'all got him on charges, get that nigga on charge. But Weinstein just had a lawsuit dropped in California because the judge said, well, you know, I don't know if we can try this. It's like, we don't know if we could try this. I'd never seen the law interpreted this way. This is all white people shit that they do to pretty much distract from other stuff that's going on. Because I don't know why people not jumping up and down about Weinstein. And no, we're gonna get to that fuckboy in a minute. But no, like we need to take into account. So yes, the parents need to be at R. Kelly definitely number one. He need to go down. But the parents need to be right there with them. And then the system within the music industry that has enabled this, because R. Kelly ain't the first, and R. Kelly ain't the only. Correct.
There's some shit going on probably right now that y'all niggas probably ain't gonna find out.
Child brides and having sex with young women has been going on for before anything. That's what they back in the day before music. Was
Not just
real.
back in the day. It's
That's
been going
like
on
always.
forever.
Back in the
Back in
day.
Roman
Right now,
times.
right now,
Even
there's
now.
a court case going on about it.
No, Bumble court case before it was legal. They used to set up 14 and 15-year-old men and women to marry grown ass men for
Yeah,
money,
back
power, this,
Roman
land.
times.
Oh, they weren't marrying for the money and the power. They were marrying into.
You're saying that it was happening way
What
before.
I'm saying is, it's illegal now because of the.
It's illegal
quote,
here.
No, it's illegal. It's illegal in the Western
It's the
states.
West.
Whatever, it's illegal now here, but it's not really illegal. It's just depending on who
If you get caught
off in this damn.
I mean, pretty much.
music
Well,
industry.
no,
because
but
that
that's
seems
what the
like
court
R. Kelly
case was
pissed
going
somebody
on.
off.
Because the court case
You know,
right
pissed
now.
Pissed on somebody.
No.
Well, no.
Person.
It's not that.
Must
Yeah,
be a white
he
girl
pissed.
involved somewhere.
No, this is not. R. Kelly is straight black. But the bigger issue here. So hitting on what you were saying. But R. Kelly survivor number one.
I did survive.
We now have a court case right now about the arranged marriage between men and children. That's going on. Like, why did the United States government allow this? So I mean, the blame needs to fall on all sides. So we're not just getting on Kelly. We're getting on everybody.
It still don't make any sense because first of all, if they're trying to get pedophiles put into the LGBTQT whatever.
Nah.
No, but just hear me out. Hear me out. They're saying that it's all right for these men or women to look at these young boys and girls, but they want to get mad.
That's
Who are these
more of a
people?
conspiracy theory.
It's a conspiracy, but at the
But
same
people
time,
say it's not that far off because that's why a lot of people don't trust the DNC. Because you see a lot of DNC, they got a lot of weird support.
Well, that's a great point that you're hitting on.
Because it's a lot, like, people laughed about Pizzagate because how crazy it was, but there was some weird stuff there that you may not follow it all the way, but, like, the DNC or the quote-unquote Democratic Party has some weird pedophiles in it.
Man,
Not to say Republicans don't, but they do.
No, not to say Republicans
Joe
don't.
Biden was all
Hell
on
yeah.
that girl chest like this.
Not just Joe Biden. Did you see George W. touch a bitch? George Horrible touch a bitch Bush?
Hey, Aquaman
That nigga was
filling
all.
that girl up on his
Oh
video,
yeah, Aquaman too.
That was his daughter.
Aquaman too.
but he was filling her up. and
Was he
shit
really
like-
filling her up, or was
Man,
it just
just-
like...
It was
I
a.
didn't see.
Would you do that to your daughter? The
This
answer is
is-
no,
this is
because
your
you're a
daughter.
father.
Look, and this is what you're doing.
I
to her.
saw
She
it, but I
jumped-
don't know.
Hell, no,
I don't
that's
think
your
he gonna fill
chest.
his daughter up. Like,
But I
don't
wouldn't
get
even
that.
put my hand
Man,
on my
that done
daughter
worse.
like that.
I mean, bruh, I don't think
that really his
like
daughter?
his hand over his arm, but it was the hand.
Yeah, it's
I
just
didn't
the
wanna-
hand. It's the
I don't
hand.
want to
It's
go
the
into
hand.
that. I don't know. I don't
But
know.
but
like-
hitting on what
I
you're
didn't see
saying.
Her facial expression said no.
No, her facial expression did say that. But hitting what you're saying, Ed Buck thing. So jumping off of R. Kelly, going on to Ed Buck. This is a third bisexual, trans, whatever man that has been found dead with crystal meth in his system. We've got videos of this same nigga using crystal meth with another LGBT guy.
Joe Buck, in case you guys don't know, is one of the
Ed
biggest.
Buck. Ed Buck.
Ed Buck, I'm sorry. Ed Buck is one of the... Joe Buck is that guy from MSNBC, right? Whatever.
Correct.
Ed Buck, or whatever this dude named, Mr. Buck is one of the biggest contributors to the DNC. That's the Democratic National Convention. So he...
Yes, he is very
There's
rich.
something about black men dying.
And he
in
has
his prison.
something that he gets off on black men dying. So
Really?
yes, yeah. This is again when the first person was found dead in his home, it was like maybe foul play, maybe not. The second one, there's no second nigga dead in your house.
Yeah.
That is like explainable. I mean, we got Rick James for having a bitch tied up in his house, and a report said that she agreed to some consensual things because she was part of the BDSM. But that's neither here nor there.
Music world.
But yeah,
I mean,
the music world is
that's
crazy.
a whole other thing, but it's not just the music world. Cause
It's all part of the big grand scheme of things. I'm telling you, it's all this sexual.
I don't think
all of that.
pedophilia will ever become.
No, I don't think
front.
pedophilia is ever going to be.
Although the
I think
conspiracy
I
is
think
there.
those animal fuckers got a closer chance, and that's more scary.
Correct.
Yeah.
Because the thing about it
that's
is,
when
white
people-
people love animals because they're slaves that can't talk back.
Ooh, they love anything they can put on the chain.
Exactly, they love anything they can put on the chain.
Damn.
You say
not
damn,
true,
but
though,
he's
but
not
it's true.
wrong.
He's not. That's
He's not wrong. Like they love anything they can put on the chain.
Shit I ever heard.
But we're gonna go from that into Orangutan 45 and this government shutdown, which has now become the longest government shutdown in all history.
Can I ask you guys a real question?
Correct.
Do y'all really care?
I do.
I have.
That's one person.
First of all, fuck R. Kelly. Where is our taxes?
Well, see, they
Yeah,
didn't say they
so do
wasn't
you
giving
care?
us our Texas.
I mean, I'm not working right now. So
Do the government shut down? Do you really care?
So you're not saying you're not trying to get your free money?
Come on, pause. This,
I ain't
I'm
gonna give
asking
you money.
people do they
I-
really
I-
care.
It got something to
care.
do with my taxes. I care.
I care.
Okay.
You know,
You
my
care?
taxes are messed up right now.
It's not even just about taxes. It's all those people that are dependent on the government, particular situations, and they can't get their.
You care about those people?
Excuse me, I might be one of those people.
No, I'm asking.
She might
do
be.
you care about those people?
like I'm one of those people. So I
So you
have
care
to
about it?
I have to care about stuff like that.
Okay. Do you
Care about
care?
the well-being of your children.
Can you
don't
say yes
care.
or no?
I don't.
Do you
don't
care?
Yeah, I care. I got
It's not affecting me right now. So
Exactly. I don't know. It's not affecting me. I'm not saying I